And the Lord looked down upon the earth, and he said, "Thou shalt chill." Spud.
Oh, hello! Yes! I didn't know if it had finished or not. I didn't know if that we were going for that suspense. You know what I'm saying?
That was a suspense. I was on the edge of my seat. That was a suspense building.
That was suspense. So everyone, welcome to Chilling Wargamers Episode 2, Season 5. It's an emotional day today. We've not had this gentleman on for a very long time, so we'll get to that introduction in 1 second. We are a wargaming show with lots of wargaming, chicken, wargaming, and probably sometimes more chicken. So, for one night, well not for one night only, I've had a lot of sugar, so I'm very sorry about this. So, and for the co-host for tonight is Mr. Andy, the myth, the legend, Andy Dunizas! How are you today, Mr. Andy 2D6?
I am radiant, quite radiant tonight, Mr. Spud.
That's a very large word that I don't understand. So, we'll move on swiftly. So tonight, we have the man, the dancing legend, the man that has every single model in the Games Workshop and Forge World category ever meant to this day forward, even in the future, is Mr. Elsination for the Nation! So, Mr. Elsination, how are you today on this wonderful fine day?
I'm vertically challenged.
Yeah.
No change there.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm absolutely buzzing and tripping. That's it, really.
Awesome.
So, tonight, we don't just have one guest, we have two. I don't know why I'm talking to my mic for, because I'm supposed to be talking to you guys. So, today, I'll introduce our guest that we've had on before, a legend of green stuff, is a hero of the community, nice guy, it's Mr. Great, JoJoMan!
Hi guys, how's it going? I just
How are you?
made up some dice, just as you do. Brilliant.
Did you eject those dice from your mouth?
Yes, they're all a bit spitty now, but they're just so delicious.
Spitty.
No, sorry again. Yeah, nice to be here again once again.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
It's been too long. That's how long it's been. Too long.
I can't even remember the last time we had you on. It must have been some serious times.
If you're talking about prior to the D&D episodes, it must have been quite a while.
It was when Mr. Fear GFX were on.
Yeah, it was last time. Yeah.
So around about Stone Age period, I think.
We had JoJoMan on as one show, and then I was away because I had to go to work, so JoJoMan was Spud. Because remember, you introduced the show with a camera of just a Spud.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Good times.
Time ago.
Comedy genius right here.
Is that the episode where I was naked in honour of Spud at the start?
Yep, that's the one.
Times. So, and last but not least, we have a new guest that has never appeared on the legendary Chilling Wargamers Wargamer channel. We have Mr. Tom Wilson, the Space Wolf Entrepreneur! How's it going, buddy?
I'm good. Just living the dream.
Also a little bit of a green stuff legend as well, aren't you?
Maybe.
Flying under the radar a little bit, though, the last few months.
Yeah, well, about the last year or two, I think.
Where's all the video output?
It's wait until I've got a game room, which is currently a storage closet. I can't actually get at the desk right now. It's got a pile of plastic and boxes on it.
It happens to all of us at some point, doesn't it, lads?
Yep.
So, first things first, let's talk about what we've all been doing hobby-wise lately. Who wants to kick us off?
I'll kick us off, might as well. So, Enter the Wolf Time Studios, as I like to call it, has been in considerable overdrive recently, mainly because I lost my job a couple of weeks ago and stuff like that, well, the other month actually, and it's just been going at it because I've got nothing else to do. I go a little bit mental sometimes in my little hobbit room upstairs. It's crazy. Yeah, so I've just been doing a lot of Dark Mechanica stuff, really. I started off buying a Forge Fiend kit, which then half of that turned into a Demon Print, and then the rest of the army spawned. So, yeah, that's just what I've been doing recently.
You've been flying through that army a bit quickly, haven't you?
Oh yeah, totally. Like I said, there's loads more videos to go up as well. I've taken a bit of a break this week because me and my housemate have been having a bit of a Game of Thrones binge. So that's kind of like, you can't just watch one episode of Game of Thrones. It just carries on and carries on. So I've been taking a break from the hobby this week a little bit, but next week I'm going to go balls to the wall, hit it hard again, and possibly even get it nearly done. I've even based some stuff as well now, so that's really good. But yeah, it's going at incredible speed.
Juicy. What on earth are you doing there, Spud?
Episode Chilling Wargamers 30 with the great JoJoMan.
Oh, holy shit, yeah, with all the boxes on our heads. Well, you guys that had moved.
So Fear JFX wasn't in that show.
No,
yeah,
it was the Deathbringer.
This is when we were pretending to have, because you have a sick mask. Me and Cass has just had a box. I had an envelope with some eyes drawn on it.
Spud, that was a professional mask you had there.
8th of August 2013.
Jesus.
Cheese and bread. Literally feel really old right now.
That's crazy.
Literally retiring soon. 2 years. Look how far we've come.
Yeah, we've come so far, haven't we, Spud? The
Yeah.
wall behind you is so much more impressive than it used to be.
Yeah, I've got my script again. Look. To ask my questions. Because I'm always prepared for this show.
Your questions look a little bit green. Is that intentional?
Yeah, I only had a green pen. So.
A green felt tip, maybe.
Yeah.
So, Spud, do you want to go next then? What have you been doing hobby-wise?
Hobby-wise, cheese and bread. So, yeah, I've just been painting my relics, to be honest, because I had the tournament last Saturday. Am I totally lying? Yeah, it was Saturday. No, it wasn't. I can't remember. I've had too much. I don't know. Were it this Saturday? Yeah, it was this Saturday, the 21st. Yeah, 100% this Saturday, the 21st. We had the first ever 400-point relics tournament at the Outpost, and it was just amazing. So I had to get all my stuff painted for that, and then there wasn't a best painted award, so I cried.
You put in all that effort as well?
I did. I painted everything. I even painted tattoos and all sorts on them.
Yeah, because we know the only best painted award at a tournament so far that was given out was to someone that didn't even paint his own army. You know who you are.
Yeah, we're calling you out. Who's probably just doing something really rubbish.
Like watching football.
I won a competition the other day.
Where at?
I won. It was only shit. It's nothing to get excited about, but I don't win an awful lot of stuff because I'm just generally a loser. I just lose at everything. But I entered my 3 Dark Mechanica Sublets and my Dark Mechanica Demon Prints in our local Games Workshop's conversion competition, and just blew everybody away. I felt mean entering it.
Was there actually a prize there?
No, just a pat on the back, really, and just a well done.
Just a
And the
sweaty
fact that they
pat
get
on
to
the
stay in
sweaty
the
back.
cabinet now for a little while, so I can inspire the younger generations, the future hobbyists and converters.
The youth.
I don't think Games
No
Workshop
pause
are allowed to
caption.
give things away.
What was that, Tom?
So I don't think Games Workshop are allowed to give things away for free. I think it goes against everything they believe in.
They can do. I think it's the store manager's discretion, and the store manager has to pay for it himself.
Although, I will tell you, you know how people say Games Workshop never have any deals on their website? If you were to wander over to their website right now and look at the Dark Vengeance expansions, which are basically just either Chaos or Dark Angels models packed together in a box, you actually save about £25 on each one.
A whole £25?
Which is quite impressive, really, for them.
Jesus wept, Mary.
When was the last time they did anything like that, where money was actually chopped off when you had it all together? Normally it's just one-click bundles that just save you on 3 more clicks, but no actual money.
Click saving.
So, Mr. Tom, what have you been doing hobby-wise? Have you been green stuffing away there?
Not green stuff, and I've been painting away. Been painting up my Tyranids.
Ooh, I don't think we've ever seen them in the flesh, have we?
Nope, I don't think they've even been on camera. There's a dead blood angel on the base as well, but I don't know if it can.
Can't argue with that, can you?
I can't.
No,
That's
nice
where blood angels belong, really. Yeah.
Yes, lad.
Yep.
So, this what's been distracting you,
I've got a.
Space Wolf hasn't had any more progress on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I did. I built one new stuff in the last few weeks, and that's this little jump marine.
Ooh.
I did the green stuff on his cape, and I gave him a Max Mini jump pack. I think it's Max Mini.
Those Max Mini jump packs are really nice.
They are, but they're the only ones that do a jump pack suitable for the Mark III iron armor, because the iron armor is supposed to be so big it doesn't get a jump pack, but it's the only pre-heresy armor that I really love. Enough to pay £50 for 10 Marines.
That's a bit steep.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, I did spray paint the Storm Wolf because after it steamrolled over Fallen John's army.
That was a grim affair. That was. That
painted
Storm
up.
Basically came along and fucked me up the asshole.
It certainly did. It certainly turned the tide in that game. If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, they should probably head over to my channel, get that battle report to see exactly what happened there.
I was a bit disappointed that you cut off my lovely bit of trivia about Space Wolves and Dark Angels, Andy. Harumph.
Did I?
Yeah. It starts off it's like, here's a little bit of trivia but cut off. I was like, oh. I was a bit gutted. Didn't get to demonstrate my lore mastery.
Maybe it'll make it into a future video.
Alright, okay.
The cutting room floor video, where you just see the end of people's sentences that cut off in battle reports. Mr. Elston. Now, dare we ask you what you've been doing hobby-wise? Because you could probably fill an entire hour with just what you've got on your table right now.
Everything.
Believe it or not, my table is actually pretty clear for once, and I've done a massive clean-up because I was like trying to get ready for job interviews, and every time I look at my desk, I'm like, "Ooh, I can do this," and so I was trying to erase all that. So I cleaned the place up. Then I had the job interviews, and everything started flooding back onto the desk. So, what would you like to start off? Do you want GW? Do you want non-GW? Do you want?
Well, how about you just lay it all on us randomly? Keep
Okay.
us on our toes.
Okay, so I've been trying to push more into doing stuff on my relics. So I've been painting a fair few of them. I'm getting to quite a good response for that. Working on another video tutorial for that. I've got a new commissioning for a custom pre-heresy chapter with the Sons of Ash. There's like 80 Marines of them I've got to do, so I'm working on that. My Forge World order finally showed up after about 4 weeks, which was excessively long time. So I managed to finally get my hands on one of these bad boys, which is...
Oh, sexy times! I nearly choked myself to death then. The pure sexiness just choked me.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey, that's a bit wrong.
Yeah, as far as I can understand it, so the Freddo Dreadnought is awesome. It looks a bit like a boat, but we'll see. I'm going to try and make it look evil. That'll be cool.
It reminds me of... Did anyone ever play... You guys probably didn't. There was a game for like, PlayStation called Armored Core.
Yes, yeah.
It reminds me very much of the ACs that you get in that. The big-ass legs and the body that's that big and chunky. Oh, this looks amazing. I love it. Love it!
I'm kind of waiting to see. It's quite really interesting to speak to you today when we were talking about this before we went on air. Forge World seemed to change their resin.
So explain yourself.
So I picked this up. I took it out of the box and I went, "It's a bit of light." And then it's a slightly different shade of grey. So it's not quite 50 Shades of Grey. It's shade, maybe. It seems cleaner. Everything's a lot neater. There's less mold lines. There's like no flash on it. It seems more plasticky, and it's lighter. It's just weird.
Wait, they haven't turned it into Finecast, have they?
No. I'm hoping they've done a little bit of research and testing before they did that, instead of going, "Yeah, this resin's amazing. Look how it bangs."
Could you still fry some chicken in it though? Is it greasy as fuck?
I haven't washed it yet, so it doesn't feel that greasy, but only time will tell. We'll see if I paint it up really nice and then just...
What you want to do, you want to just leave it on a George Foreman grill and see if all the mold release seeps down into the fat tray overnight, and then you'll know for sure.
Was that a problem previously? Did the mold release just like ooze out of it or something?
Yeah, really bad. A couple of guys had it with Warhound Titans. They paint up this massive amount of work, and then they just half their paint work would come off. They'd be like, "Oh."
I would run the phone to Forge World straight. In fact, nah, fuck it. For something like that, I would fucking go down to Forge World in person.
Oh dear.
Is that
I'd
even
take
if
that
you've
big
watched
bastard
already?
see over there, wherever it is. Oh no, wrong side. There. That big ass sword there. And I'd be like, right, come on then!
Hijack the Rhino outside Warhammer World and just
Come on
down
then!
there.
Come on then, you Forge World bastards! And fucking stab him like this. Get him with that. Rock the Jacksy!
How have you not been arrested yet?
I asked myself that same question.
It's probably because he has that sword.
Maybe, yeah, they're too scared.
So, I'll tell you what I've been working on now. It's very exciting. I've been painting a lot of Kings of War goblins. These are the ones I'm working on at the moment. Look at that. Are they blinding you with their orangeness?
Oh.
Oh, beautiful shade of orange.
Look at it though. Look how tasty that is.
50 Shades.
I need sunglasses to look at that.
I've also been painting some Drop Zone Commander stuff, including this
They are.
Eagle gunship.
That's got some hard edge highlighting, Andy.
It has. It's not finished yet, so the edge highlighting will be a little bit neater when it is finished.
It's not as vibrant right now.
It's not. And also these little tanks as well, with more edge highlighted goodness on them.
How long did it take you to do one little tank like that?
Those little tanks don't take very long at all.
Even with the hard edge highlighting?
That's really quick though.
It's only tiny though.
There's only a few edges, and then there's a bit of dry brushing over them at the various groups.
Are you cheating?
Oh no, it's dry brushed.
That's not...
I know that's the cardinal sin to dry brush.
Why is the cardinal thing to dry brush? Sometimes if a particular style of painting calls for dry brushing, you need to dry brush a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, some people look down on the dry brushing community.
I think I called dry brushing is just my style of painting. There's no style of painting that warrants it. That is just my style.
So dry brushing is useful if you've maybe dulled something down a bit too much. Like I had that with my Mechanicus Knight that I did. The shoulders, like all the red, when I washed it was just really dull and it made everything just look really mute and monotone. So I had to dry brush over the red with some... Oh, my phone. How professional. Fuck off. I had to dry brush over that with some more red just to bring out the details a little bit. So it's fine to use, I think.
I agree. Some people out there, though, there is a movement against dry brushing.
Is it the airbrush movement?
You can't use an airbrush either because that's well cheating.
Yeah, that is also cheating. That's a well-known fact.
So literally no one can paint the models anymore.
Any technique that achieves a similar effect in less time is, of course, cheating.
I think that the next technique that you should develop is if you just... What you have to do, you have to get the paint, you have to put it in your mouth and just spit it in your models. That is the next painting technique, next level thing.
So,
If all the paint's tasted Tommy red, I would.
I think we need a paint shotgun.
What you could do is get.
Yeah, I've got the old.
Hello?
I think Tom's crashed out.
Yep. Is it?
Have you guys seen that?
Am I
Like
gone?
you get on like cake. You know, you like type out cake and you get like icing on cake and stuff like that. And you,
Oh, yeah. You squeeze it.
Yeah, like, get the paint in your mouth and stick one of those, and it'll come out in like a weird spray.
I'm not sure that's a technique I'm going to throw my support behind, to be honest.
I'd try it.
You gotta try it, man.
I ate bloody grey surface primer a couple of months ago for YouTube, so
How was that?
really horrible. It burnt my mouth. There's a
Yeah,
reason why it
it's not
says
the-
warning caustic on the fucking bottle. I didn't read that till the end.
Yeah,
Put it on
it's
my tongue,
not
I was
as
like,
nice,
"Ah, burning my tongue." I was like, fuck me.
It's
Not
not
the
like
best
Tommy
idea,
are
right?
clear green and red.
Tommy red is beautiful.
Like lipstick.
Spud washes down chicken with that every night.
Literally, if I would have a sandwich of Wargamer type, that would definitely be on the top list.
Oh, Spud, we need to make some Wargamer sandwiches again.
And add a Wargamer sandwich with thyme. The closest I had like a small tiger bird with 2 chicken breasts with some cheese. That were it.
That's just a small sandwich, isn't it?
I don't think I can man it out anymore. I'm just not the man. I ate half a pizza over there, and I was full.
Right,
Then
what
the
we'll
food
do then
starts
is
out the window.
put it in 2, Spud, and then you can have half and I'll have half.
Well, no, I ate the pizza eventually. It just took me like 3 hours to do it. I had to make sure my testicles were still there.
You soldiered on
Yeah,
through there.
Seriously, since eating clean and stuff is bad. Oh, check this out. I'm not even lying. Went to work last Friday. This guy ordered like chicken, bacon, cheese melt thing. He took the bacon off and threw it in the bin.
No.
Not even
Heresy.
kidding. Not even kidding. So anyway, we're like, you know, you've just like committed the worst crime that any man could actually do,
Right, I'm going to get him.
right? And you know what he
I'm going to
said?
get him.
It's a joke. He went, "Oh, I'm Jewish. You better get that bacon out of the bin."
Squeeze it out of the bin, Spud.
No, I wouldn't eat it. I'm on a health kick out, so I wouldn't have eaten it anyway. But I'd have brought it home.
Bacon though?
Speaking of healthy, look what I've had staring at me for the last few hours.
You
Bounty
like bounties?
cookies.
I hate bounties.
Seriously?
I hate bounties.
Do people seriously not like coconut?
I don't
Oh,
like.
I like coconuts.
bounties.
I just hate bounties.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
kind
like
of
bounties.
cheap. That's like because you get like Toblerone cookies, which are like chocolate chip, and everything's kind of got chocolate in it. Bounty is basically coconut shavings in a cookie with no chocolate. It's a
Coconut, it's the nut of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Saviour, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, fuck that, man. That coconut is horrible.
The thing is, I like real coconut. I like coconut water, but I just don't like bounties. It's so weird.
I don't like the red bounties though. Not a fan
Red
of dark
Bounty?
chocolate.
a red Bounty.
The red ones are dark chocolate, the blue ones are milk chocolate.
Oh, I can't think of anything worse.
Oh.
A dark chocolate bounty.
Not a fan of dark
That's
chocolate at all.
horrible.
I'm not liking this slander for bounties in general though.
Oh, looks like a shit going in. Looks like a shit going out. It's horrible.
This show is so serious. Anyway, thank you everybody for
I
watching.
think next time we have a game, instead of Ferrero Rocher objective markers, I'm going to have those little tiny bounty bars that you get in the Christmas boxes.
You'll win then, because no one will want to get him.
That's the idea.
Paul didn't even like the Ferrero Rocher. He probably
Ah.
disliked bounties even more.
Yeah, what's your ideal objective marker? This is a good conversation topic. Ideal snack-based objective markers.
Pork scratchings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm on a health kick at the minute, so salad leaves.
Salad leaves for Tom.
Well, no, to be honest, I'm on a health kick. I've just eaten 2 Cadbury's cream eggs, so I'll probably use Cadbury's cream eggs.
Cream egg objectives. The problem is if you nudge the table a bit, they might start rolling.
I'm
Unless
sorry.
You put them in egg
Blue
cups.
tack. Blue
They're not
tack.
they're creme eggs.
Haven't they changed the chocolate as well on cream mix?
Creme, not cream.
Everyone said that they taste different. They just taste exactly the same. Like
I don't like cream eggs, so I'm sure they taste equally as bad as they used to.
Just really sweet and sickly. I'm not a fan of cream eggs.
I like the chocolate. I'm not a fan of fondant. The inside's just nasty to me.
Spud, you know how I felt now when people were slandering coconut a minute ago?
feel sick.
I like the caramel ones, but not normal ones.
Yeah, the caramel ones are alright. Still a bit sickly. What if we could fashion some... I might do this, actually. We can fashion some objective markers that will perfectly cradle a chicken drumstick from KFC.
Cradle! You just have KFC gravy pots.
You just pop it in like that, and it's just like a little plinth. Chicken, and that is the objective marker.
This is it, yeah, right. This is right. This is what's going to happen. So we all buy like loads of popcorn chicken, right? And you have just pots of gravy and coleslaw and beans on the table, and whichever unit captures that objective each turn, you get to dip a piece of popcorn in it.
Amazing, utterly amazing.
Like 2 gravies, 2 coleslaws, and 2 beans. It was just like everyone's fighting for the gravy, and then Andy's in the corner just on his own with his beans.
However, I will tell you, anyone who's within 3 inches of the gravy pot, all the weapons have the Gets Hot special rule. Popcorn chicken would make decent objectives, I think, definitely. I wonder if the audience have any ideas about that.
If we genuinely did that for a game, that would be even more torture than the dinner we had before our last game, where I was sat with the salad and you all had chippy.
Well, to be fair, wasn't your dinner the previous time more of a torture because you had that mystery meat stick?
Yeah.
The turkey stick.
Mystery meat stick.
Just when you went, so Matt, how's the turkey stick? Not turkey.
We did see a 3-legged dog running around near the chip shop as well.
It was so funny. It was just like, is that... and the chippy was like, is that a turkey stick, mate? Oh, yeah. I was like, I'll have a turkey stick then, please. He was like, yes, I finally got rid of the bastard.
They were just keeping it there as an experiment to see if anyone would actually buy it over the last 5 years.
For about 8 weeks.
If it was turkey... If it was turkey, it had been there for about 5 years because it had gone brown.
Well, they might as well leave it there because someone ordered it eventually. You obviously settled a bet when you ordered that turkey stick because someone in the back room bet that they would never sell it.
The laughing from the back room should have given us a clue.
Or the sound of like crying animals that didn't sound anything like turkeys. So we have got some comments.
Yeah, hello, Wargamers.
Right, okay, so enough food-based... Well, no, we've kept it relevant. Food-based objective markers. Yeah. I'm going to fashion a chicken drumstick objective marker. Our green stuff. I am going to do that now. That's tomorrow's project.
That's a good idea.
Oh, wait, okay, I've got no green stuff left. Fuck.
Spud, are you keeping on top of the comments like a co-host over there?
Yes, I am. So we have Mr. Moggy's Miniatures saying hello.
Hey!
Good morning, YouTube. The Bastion himself, Miss Gloomy Dreddy, and Mr. Terrain Shooter all say hi.
Hello, guys.
Howdy ho!
Hey. So if you've got any questions about green stuff, 40k, Space Wolves, you can ask all these guys all them questions and I'll just read them out.
I know all about Space Wolves.
I'm literally the 40k rulebook all in here.
I think that was the first game you were on the receiving end of Space Wolves.
I know that Space Marines move 6 inches. Boom.
I do actually. By the rulebook being there, I assume you mean you fell asleep on it once.
I hadn't even seen it in real life, to be honest, the new edition. I hadn't even seen it.
I don't have the new rulebook just because what's the point? They might just bring another one out in 3 months and it'll be obsolete again.
The closest I've seen to it is on Kick-Ass Torrents. I was searching for Warhammer books to read.
So I think the best thing to do is get a group of people and each guy take it in turns buying the new rulebook when the edition comes out.
I've had 3 copies of this edition passed through my hands. I bought the book, and then I got the little rulebook with the Space Wolf Orc set, and then I got another little one with the Blood Angels Tyrannid set, where I gave that book to someone else.
Yeah,
Generous soul.
easiest
Very
would be
generous.
first one box set, and then just sell all the Tyranids and the Blood Angels, and then you kind of like make your money back and you get a rulebook. So.
You have to keep the
Yeah,
red
there's still a
measuring
few of them
stick.
knocking about.
We definitely need to do that endless tide of Tyranid game. We're just Tom's Tyranids versus, and they just infinitely respawn, and we have to see how long we can survive.
Well, will it be an endless tide if he's just got one Tyranid that keeps being recycled onto the table over and over again?
Yeah, I was about to say that is the problem, considering that is the amount of painted ones I've got in that
I
box.
do like the colour scheme though, Tom. That's nice. Black and purple. Yeah.
I did this one about 5 years ago, and then bought an army around, planning to do it, and it got boxed up when I was moving house, and stayed there until about 4 months ago.
Yeah, I remember
Stuff like that, though.
you were moving house for a really long time, weren't you?
But that was a different house move. One of the problems I've had is I've moved house about 5 or 6 times in the last 5 years, and a lot of them were quite close together. One year I did move house about 3 times, and some of the stuff that got boxed up that year just stayed boxed up until recently. Now that we have our own.
I've been quite fortunate. I said I've got a temporary hobby table, which is just a piece of wood between a bookcase and the computer desk, and then I haven't had to move it for the last 2 or 3 years. So that's been quite nice. I've still got the same piece of newspaper on it that I had all the way back then.
No way.
Same headlines and everything. It's getting a bit paint saturated with time. So there has been a more substantial comment than someone just saying hi, which is Miss Gloomdready Gaming saying that she remembers a nice conversation that she had with me about dry brushing old ladies because they have more detail, so it would work better. Which is a
That
conversation
would be
that
an interesting experiment.
it did happen. We were having a conversation about dry brushing, and I will agree that old wrinkly people would be perfect candidates for human dry brushing. The only problem is, if it's the kind of wrinkles that kind of just sag and flop when you touch them, I'm not sure it'd work, unless you have a really weak dry brush.
Yeah, it's a really fine one.
The only difficulty
If you go out, just go out on a cold day because the wrinkles won't move as much.
I was going to say that.
They'll be half frozen.
Yeah.
Maybe if you could airbrush potentially an old wrinkly person, but then you run the risk of them turning into like a human windsock.
I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on.
Spuddy crashing.
Get some more sugar in you, Spud. Get some more sugar.
No, I'm fine. I just really don't know what's going on.
Talk about airbrushing, dude. It's gone now.
Here's one for you. If you could airbrush any celebrity, who would it be?
Oh. Ooh.
I know I would straight away.
Who?
Lagerfeld from Vikings.
Yeah, I thought.
What colour?
Don't care.
Come on, you need a colour and paint brand as well.
Paint brand.
Would you do any pre-shading?
Oh yeah. I'd use Vallejo Model Air, and then I'd use what's it called? Tamiya Clear Red. I don't know. I'm just chatting shit. I think that's it.
I would like to airbrush. Was it Jennifer Lawrence who's in the Hunger Games?
Oh yeah.
Just airbrush her up like all like I don't know green or something like that, and then it'd be like right, okay, can I please fuck you now? Because then I could be like Captain Kirk.
I feel like I'm in a dream.
Of course, first, you know.
I feel like I'm in a dream.
That's it, getting down to business. I'd be like, do you mind if we have sex now?
The problem is with airbrushing people. You guys have seen the beginning of Goldfinger, the film, haven't you? Where the woman gets painted completely in gold.
Yeah, that was to do with not allowing any space for the skin to breathe.
Yeah, when she dies. So you got to be careful.
That's actually a myth. They tested that on MythBusters, and it was completely false.
That sounds a bit of a dangerous thing to test. Did they just completely cover someone in paint?
They covered was it the guy with the beret? They covered him like completely in like the same kind of gold paint, and all it did was really increase his temperature. It was uncomfortable, but it didn't kill him. It wouldn't have killed you. It would just make you really uncomfortable and really, really hot.
Well, being uncomfortable, that's pretty bad in itself. That's pretty close to death.
Pretty close to
That's not far off.
But think of the fun you'd have just peeling it off. Ooh. Ooh. It's like when you were in school and you like put like PVA glue on the back of your hand and peeled it off.
Like
Did
a big
else do that?
gold
Just
scab
me?
on your
Oh,
entire body.
I did until I got older, and now I've got fur on my hands, so if I did that, I'd be like, ah!
Yeah, that's how you could wax yourself if you just lie down in PVA glue and then stand up again.
Just like paint it on the wall and back up into it, then try and walk away again.
Might have to wait a while for it to set, for it to dry.
But have you ever put PVA on any part of your body and then peeled it off?
No.
Just me then. I'm quite clearly a weirdo, aren't I? Alright, okay.
I've done that with like fingerprints. Like you put it on your finger and then peel it off, and then you've got your fingerprint on the.
And then you stole them on the black market.
Then you go and leave it at crime scenes and frame yourself.
I'll be truthfully honest, when I was very small, I ate like loads of PVA glue pretending it were ice cream.
You what, sorry?
Things are starting to make sense now, Spud.
I ate loads of PVA glue because I pretended it were because I was pretending it were ice cream.
So did you pretended it was ice cream, or you thought it was ice cream?
Did that
I
make you
I just pretended.
What flavour did you pretend it was?
Just glue flavoured.
Did you not think it was a bit runny? You should probably put it back in the freezer.
Just ate it. Squared it out like squirted cream. And ate it. You got to remember this was only like 4 weeks ago.
Was it worth the bowel?
Although, Spud, this is a theme with your life, isn't it? Thinking things are ice cream and eating them. Didn't you do that in America?
Actually, yeah, in America, yeah, when they brought these waffles out, I thought it were ice cream, and I'm like, oh, ice cream and waffles, and a massive big blob. I'm like, everything's weird over here anyway. So I thought ice cream and my waffles. I went, oh my god, that was butter. I thought everything's backwards here. You get ice cream for breakfast these days.
So if you want to get Spud to eat anything, no matter how grotesque it is, just put a flake in it.
I've got a can of salmon from like 40 years ago in my cupboard. Stick a flake in that if you want to give that a try.
You might have to put that one in a corner.
That'd be an objective marker.
No one would want that.
No.
Do you want another weird story from when I was a small child?
Go on.
I once jumped off top of my stairs at home thinking I could fly.
I did that.
That's amazing.
Straight off top step. Pooh! I can fly, Mum, look! I couldn't fly. I didn't fly either.
Has anyone else got any interesting childhood stories they want to relay to us?
Oh, I can keep going forever. Why do you think I'm so special?
I did the same thing Spud did because I had a dream the night before that I could do it. So when it came to the morning after, when I did do it, I obviously couldn't fly and smashed the window at the bottom of the stairs at the front door.
Oh, ow.
I did go through my front door once, but I wasn't trying to fly. I just fell down the stairs and my elbow just went through one of the glass panels on the front door. And I didn't sustain any injury because of it.
Really? Jesus Christ.
You'll notice that all my childhood stories sound like they're going to be really exciting, and then the ending is just really boring.
Anticlimactic.
Like, for example, I once, inspired by watching Home Alone, I once set up a load of traps around the house, like greasing up floors and things like that. And then you think this is going to be an exciting story, but nobody was harmed.
What have you done?
That was it, basically. That's the end of the story.
My childhood was really boring. I never really did anything like that. Or I can't think of anything like that I did now.
Maybe it's because you ate so much PVA glue that you just forgot about it.
Maybe.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy. Like they used to have like a little pack of grenades that used to go across their chest, like tiny little grenade things. That went up my nose once, and I never remember getting it out.
It's still up there to this day.
It's going to show up. It's going to show up on X-rays.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that really powerful sneeze one day, which is like super powerful.
Oh, by the way, the legendary Mr. Miniature Maniacs, our fellow chiller, has joined us from the audience. Also, Iron Palatine,
Oh,
who almost missed the episode, but his daughter's finally asleep, so he's able to tune in. Yeah, this isn't really a young daughter-friendly episode, is it?
No, it's not. And I do apologise for that. That's partly my fault.
Partly, yes.
In fact, no, it's all my fault. I stand corrected.
Also, Judge Gudge is here as well. Another community legend there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
We love the judge. We love.
See, I don't see these comments. Like, I mean, it's really good. I don't get it.
I've been seeing weird things with comments at the moment. They say they're coming in, but they're not there, and then you have to refresh to have new top comment.
It's saying that there's 7 comments, but I only can see 5. 8 comments now.
Sometimes I find that when people share a video and don't actually comment, it tells you there's a comment, and then it doesn't actually show it as one. So it confuses you. It messes with your mind, man.
Oh, we can't be having that today.
We've been messing with the minds of our audience quite enough. So how about we move on to a wargaming topic? So what's everyone been doing gaming-wise lately? How about that? Who wants to go first?
For me, just to get it out the way, pretty much every game I have is on camera in your attic at the moment. So
I think that's about right.
yeah, I had a really good one a couple of weekends ago. So if you go to Andy's channel, you can watch it.
That was an excellent game. It was quite humorous.
And that is pretty much the same as me.
Anyone else been doing any other gaming?
I've actually started playing 40k again.
Back to the dark side.
I thought I'd try and figure out what 7th edition was about, and me and my mate are just playing small games.
Money.
Money, yeah. It seems a waste to have so many models and stuff like that and not actually use them, so it's just like, yeah, maybe I should actually do something with them, but yeah, I'm hoping to start playing some relics soon. I need some help from Spud.
Well, believe it or not, me and Mr. Aaron Coppin from Coppin Legions yesterday, we filmed a very small battle report on how to play relics. We did a 300-point battle report with no real explanation, and literally just finished editing, uploading. I'm just working on the thumbnail now on a proper. It's like 6 to 7 minutes on the basic things on relics, so like movement, combat, and shooting.
Cool.
And that's it. Then we're going to ask the people what they want to see next, and then we're going to work on that, and then just bring it up, and then we're going to do some tactic videos and stuff like that about each faction, what to buy next, and it's just going to go on forever and ever and ever.
And of course, I'm sure everyone has been tuned in feverishly to all the live Relics games I've been having over Hangouts with Miss Dreddy.
Dread.
They've been quite exciting. There's going to be another one of those coming up on Tuesday for everybody. I'm going to wrestle back the crown of European champion of the Relics community.
Is Relics easy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's asking us. I've won 2 tournaments. Come second
Spud won
twice.
a tournament before he knew any of the rules.
Next time I come go up north of the wall, you have to show me, Spud.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll have my video up, like, literally tonight, maybe tomorrow.
I need to be shown there.
It's me doing a tutorial. It won't be hard. It's not hard.
I think we were meant to have like a little demonstration in Andy's last time we were there, but it took that long getting down the motorway. It just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time you come around here, if you get here half an hour early, you can have a Relics demo.
Yeah.
Excellent. Sounds like a plan.
For free.
Spud, what gaming have you been doing? You mentioned that Relics tournament that you had lately, is that it?
I haven't really done anything else. I did Relics of a week last week at the tournament. I played Relics yesterday with Mr. Copster, and then I've got we're playing some Drop Zone on Saturday.
Ooh, speaking of Drop Zone, I played a game of Drop Zone down at a Golem painting studio Drop Zone gathering, which was quite tasty. There's not a vast amount of room there, but they have enough room for 4 or 5 Drop Zone games going on. So I think they're going to be doing more of that soon. So people in the Manchester area who are interested in Drop Zone Commander,
Manchester.
you should look into that. That was a lot of fun. Which inspired me to paint these Drop Zone models that I had lying around on my table for the last few months untouched.
I think it probably helps that Drop Zone's so tiny.
Everything is tiny.
Just
Drop Zone
play it on a pinhead.
It's not quite as simple as Relics. Not at all. And Spud knows everything, because Spud is like the figurehead of the Drop Zone and Relics communities at the same time.
The thing is, I've never lost a game in Drop Zone. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just fly out, do things. The last game I had against Dan, I literally last turn I had no models other than flyers and my commander, and I was like, oh, I'll just shoot at that there. Killed it, and then I was like, oh, that was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? I didn't even do anything. And Dan worked everything out. I went, Spud, you've won. I was like, meant to do it.
It's subconscious, deep within your mind somewhere, Spud. You're a tactical genius.
I am, yeah. Just a tactical genius at any game that I do or touch, but I just don't actually know that I'm doing it.
A tactical genius, and then it somehow manages to inhabit your body without you realizing, and make you play all the correct moves during the game.
That is exactly what happens.
Yeah, I remember you used to be a bit like that with 40k as well, didn't you? You seem to win a lot.
Yeah, I don't even like it. I was like, oh, I like that model. I like that model. Put it on the table, and I just won. And I was just like, oh, right, yeah. And we got some tactics, yeah, just buy models that you like the look of.
Well, now you can do that, can't you, with the Unbound rules?
Yeah.
You can have, like, a Necron Lord with 2 Carnifex bodyguards inside a Thunderhawk that's piggybacking on a Manta. If you want it.
Mate, if I had, like, funds to do 40k, I probably would do some sort of fun, nice-looking army, but it's so expensive, I just can't.
That was the model I should have grabbed before, was the Thunderhawk.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you can do 40k on a budget. You just need to think of what you can do. Like, for example, the Mechanicum army that I'm doing at the moment is really cheap. I think I've probably put less than less than 100 quid into it, something like that, and I've got like a full army pretty much. Just use loads of bits. Like a lot of my tech thralls and stuff are just converted, just kit bashed Imperial Guard Catachan stuff with Space Marine bits. Get a bit of a green stuff tube maker and stuff, and you're golden. You know.
It was a case of like 70% of those models are just made up of tubes and pipes.
Yeah,
Made of green stuff.
You can improvise, especially if you go for something like a Nurgle army or orcs.
Yeah,
you can do whatever you
orcs.
want, really.
I'm selling 2 orc trucks actually, Spud, if you want to start orcs.
No, mate, thanks. I've still got your
I know,
battle
I know.
tank. But
Have you still got a big tank of mine, Spud?
yeah, I've nearly done it. There's just some bits that I thought it'd be better you doing it because I want Sauron colours, but everything else is done. The main bulking colour's done, and I didn't want to go too much and stuff.
When you come down for salute, you have to bring it with you.
I can do because Danby's driving his G unit.
Sweet. Oh, could you also bring that little PC of mine as well, please?
Yep. You need to remind me though, because I'll forget by tomorrow.
Oh yeah, closer to the date, I'll totally remind you.
Like an hour before we set off.
Does Spud just have all your stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the thing is, like, the PC, because it was when your laptop fucked up, wasn't it, Spud? So I was like, I've got a spare PC here that you can lend. So I lent him that. And then one day he was like, does anyone want any stuff painting? I want to like get into commission painting and stuff. And I was like, I've got something. And you were like, oh yeah, bring it down with you next time you come up. And I was like, are you really sure? You're like, yeah, it's fine. Fuck off, tanger's like this big.
I painted every single rivet.
Do you know what? When you come down when we go to salute, I will buy you a beer. For every rivet.
For every rivet I've painted. Wow. That's I don't like any beer all weekend. We're like, I thought Spud were coming to salute. He's in that corner over there being sick. Sleep and sick on himself.
And he's only just started counting the rivets as well.
Yeah, and it's only 9:30. It haven't opened. Wargaming.
Well, I feel like this episode got off track a little bit at one point.
It's
What
fine.
point was that?
We could have just done a normal hangout. We could have just done a normal hangout tonight. We would never go live.
It was the point at which the hangout began, I think. It seemed to go a little bit off the rails. I think we've steered it back on somewhat, though.
Yeah.
I think we have. And talking about chicken is pretty much on the rails as far as this show is concerned. And we did get some chicken talk in there in the middle, didn't we? Talking about those popcorn chicken drumstick objective markers.
You know they do.
I think I really derailed it with salad.
That is true.
Yeah, what's the name of that terrain piece that they do for 40k? It's like a tower.
The martyr thing.
Because you could easily use one of the Colonel's Zinger burgers as that.
So all the terrain is actually just KFC stuff.
That is an idea for a video.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
The truth is, the last time I had KFC, I really didn't enjoy it, and it's really put me off it. And I'm not even kidding. I know.
Where is the real Spud? What have you done with him?
I'd rather just have like a whole chicken from Morrison's and just chow on that. I'm transformed, but I just can't help it. I know. Everything's changed. Like I get put in charge of looking after people's kids.
You can't be swimming in KFC gravy anymore.
After I've just told everyone that I eat PVA glue. Yeah.
There was a period in Spud's life where I think he actually sweat KFC gravy.
Yeah, because it rolled over the road. Now I've got to go miles for it, and I don't know. Last one I had was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was that one when you were nearly dead, hadn't it?
It's okay though, guys, because I know one thing that still tastes damn good.
Fifi's chicken.
Fifi's chicken, man.
I had Fifi's for about 6 to 7 months.
Oh, mate, next time I come up, we're going to go to Fifi's. We'll drive to Fifi's and we'll just get a Fifi's feast. Fifi's fucking feast.
You get sweet gravy on everything, though.
You're getting it anyway.
You're getting it anyway. You just get whatever you're given. Can I have? I don't want it spicy. You're getting it spicy. I don't want sweet gravy. Why are you getting it anyway? That's it. You just
Like when the
literally
girl was
give him
like,
some
"You want
money.
4 dumplings?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Jesus Christ,
Cheese and bread. You want 4 dumplings?
you greedy bastard! You greedy Englishman!"
Did they do turkey sticks?
No,
Uh,
no.
Can you imagine the mystery meat stick in Fifi's Sweet Gravy?
what's going on?
That would actually be nice. Fifi's sweet gravy can make anything taste delicious.
Maybe that's why they pile it on everything then, without your permission. So, I think we're pretty much winding down now, aren't we? Closing in on 9 o'clock. Got 6 live viewers at the moment. The comments have dried up. I think the audience just kind of sat there like,
I think we were sort of waiting for questions, but then we started talking about painting old ladies.
if anyone would like a tutorial on painting old ladies, then...
Are there any questions that people have put? Anyone see any questions?
No, exactly. I think people have just been in awe of our conversation topics, to be honest. I think we've caught them off guard a little bit.
It might be worth mentioning to people that we're, well, Andy, you're not sure yet about Salute, are you?
Probably going. Probably.
Okay. Hopefully Andy's coming. Jojo, myself, Spud. Tom, you go?
When is it?
25th of April.
I'll find out if I'm free and see if I can make my way down there.
Cool. Yeah, well, we're all going to be down there, apart from the people who aren't going to be there.
Living at large.
Literally, Friday, finish school, come home, get my stuff, go to JoJoMan's, stay there, chill out, go to Salute, drink loads of beer, get drunk, come home, boom, done, finish, weekend over. Get to meet some inspirational heroes that I've never met before. Hopefully German friends like Dennis and Carsten are going.
Oh, Carsten's going.
Dreadlun, British Legion, Edic Bear, Brian from Tempest Crusade.
Hey, Brian.
Loads.
It will be
That's
the biggest killing Wargamers ever.
Literally, just like we're just paying a tenner just to sit in the hall all day and just chill out.
Well, that's what chilling.
I still think. I still think you should find a way of doing a chilling Wargamers con.
One of these days.
One of these days.
The people have demanded it.
Yeah,
All we need to do is supply it now.
So,
all the 6.
I was gonna say I've never been to Salute before. So what is it like? Can anyone? Because for people that are maybe out of the 6 viewers that are watching, maybe they might want to go but don't know what it's about.
I went last year. It's proper crazy because unlike other conventions where it's over like a couple of days, this is all in one day, so everyone piles in. If you're into GW and just GW, this will open your eyes to how vast everything else. So there's so many traders, so many other models, and it just opens your eyes to everything.
Well, I'll be going with a eye to get some robot stuff for the Dark Mechanicus army that I'm doing. That's basically it. There's like loads of like Zinj go, don't they, and Anvil Industries and stuff like that.
Yep, they're all there. You'll probably spend 4 hours looking just at the stalls.
Do they give away free stuff at all, or anything like that? Are there any freebies at the beginning of the day?
You walk it. Well, last year they give you a bag when you go in that's got like models, dice, and catalogs and all kinds of stickers and shit in it.
Oh, really?
That's included with the ticket price.
For a tenner, that's pretty good.
So, have a chat with him. You might be able to blag something if you're really, really nice and you put a video on YouTube or something like that, maybe. But
I'll just walk around with business cards, like, ooh, enter the wolf time. There you go.
Have the wolf mask on as well.
Stuff.
I was about to say that'd be quite hard because you could be any person, and they'd be, well, you're not wearing the wolf mask.
What you should do is you should hand out wolf masks to about 5 different people, and just
It's okay though. It's okay.
really confuse everybody.
Where's he
Where's he gone?
Bud, you have to remember to bring these, Dick.
Yeah, definitely, man. After
Trillium Wargamers business cards are going to be all over the world very soon.
Never mind. I was going to try and find my Enter the Wolf Time T-shirts, but I've lost them.
Oh dear. I'm taking a wad of the Trillium Wargamers business cards to Adepticon with me, so they may be wallpapering the entire city of Chicago.
Either that or
Magic
just
Kit.
Does
Magic Kit,
Adepticon
you-
usually run the same time as Salute?
Not this time. This time, Adepticon is late March this year, so it's not far off at all.
Yeah.
Salute's late April, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's nice that they don't clash at all. Also, there's all other events coming up next year that people are talking about going to. There's the Games Expo, which seems to be getting bigger all the time.
Yeah, I'm working that one actually.
Ooh! 7 viewers. It's just
I'll be
gone up.
going to Games Expo. I'll be working Games Expo, and then I'm not sure about if we're working triples or I'll be definitely going even if I'm not working. And then after that, I'll be working or going to Fiasco in Leeds. They're confirmed.
This is going to be an emotional year, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
It's going to be difficult to be more emotional than last year, but we're going to give it
Yeah.
a go.
If as I said in like one of that video, if I take Adepticon out of 2014, I just delete the rest of it. It were amazing. And obviously like the Mantic Open days and stuff, but on the back end of it, it were pretty cool, little bits of it. But this year's been just ace so far. I'm so excited. Like it's buzzing.
Last year was the year of emotion.
Yeah,
This is definitely the year of deliciousness.
deliciousness is number one.
Delicious.
It certainly is.
Delicious.
You know what? I'm going to have a last sweep over the comments.
I keep checking them, but
Oh. Judge Gudge said he's just sat back enjoying the madness.
awesome.
Yeah.
And
I'm
Iron
mad.
Palatine looks excited about the idea of a chilling convention, but he thinks everyone is too lazy to do it.
Yeah.
Well, when
He
we
must-
did GrumpyCon the other year, that was a pretty good thing. There was loads
I
of
think
us
we'd have it
there.
a little bit higher this time. Though. I don't think it's so north, so south.
south.
In.
That was extremely south.
Yeah, we need to do Midlands, like somewhere like Birmingham area or something like that. Oh, my camera's gone again.
We've discussed Birmingham, Nottingham, or Leeds.
The thing is, all the companies are in the Midlands region, but all the ultimate wargaming celebrities are in the north. So, whatever happens, it's not going to be anywhere near the south. We can tell you that much. I think the only thing in the south, isn't it just Hawk Wargames down there on their own?
Yeah, just they're in Croydon as well. They're like literally just a bit not South Pole.
Yeah.
So they're just
Oh, okay.
propping up the south single-handedly, really.
I've said to
there's
them they
nothing
should
down there.
they should do an open day up north. I keep bugging them saying, because they do like the invasion each year and it does really well. They should just do a northern one as well. They'll get well loads of them all. We're well sick.
Yeah, it does seem to me like there is a lot more northern wargamers, really. Because we've got nothing to do up here, that's why.
Yeah.
No, it's because we're a higher class of people, so of course we have so much disposable income.
Winter is
I've just-
coming.
yeah, I've just got Game of Thrones references going on in my head.
You got to go north of the wall.
We're all wildlings up here.
No, we're not wildlings. We're all white.
Anyone wondering why I'm not defending the South? There's
You know nothing, Tom Wilson.
Sorry, what are you saying, Elston?
Everyone down south.
I was gonna say
Landing down south.
why I'm not against one Southerner, so now then. We're smart.
You're like the Lannisters.
When I went to America. When I went to America.
No, Elston, you like Tyrion?
Awesome.
I'm sorry, man. I had to get that one in.
I just say it was vertically challenged at the beginning, so yeah, that was
When I were in America, Americans just got me to speak, really, to be honest, because they were just like, "Oh, you sound like Jon Snow's bird." Like, I want you inside of Jon Snow. And then we played Talisman, and obviously you can get a moat. And I said, "Oh, I'll have a moat," and everyone was like, "A moat," and they were like, "What happens if you get 2 moats?" I went, moat. And it just went on for the whole 4 days. Spud to say moat. Jon Snow. We're inside of Jon Snow.
More like load of shit.
I hate to tell you this, Spud, but every time you said moat, we lost a viewer.
Yeah, that's great. Moat. No, I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm not drunk or anything. I'm just extremely tired. Like, I've literally just absolutely wrecked. It's been a very long week so far. Last day tomorrow.
Well,
I'm surprised.
This has been a very structured episode, I think, and we had covered some serious, hard-hitting topics.
I didn't even ask any of my questions.
very informative.
Does anyone have any parting wise words for the audience before we go off the air?
No.
No.
I just want to say thank you. If you've watched this afterwards, or watched it all the way through live, you're just ace. You're literally just the most, like, if you do come to ChillCon and we do charge £25 a ticket, you can come in for free.
Yeah, totally.
You can come in for free, but if you want access to the VIP area, then you have to pay £25.
Yeah.
And the VIP area will comprise of me sitting on a chaise longue with some hose.
I was thinking that the VIP area would be the entire hall, and then the main access area for just the riffraff would be like a shed.
The vestibule.
Car park.
Well, more parting words will be the fact that ChillCon, everyone thinks it might not happen. That's because you don't have any Southerners planning it, so I might step in and say, hey.
It'll happen one of these days.
It will be.
So
I think Elston, you are one of my favourite Southerners, though.
Favourite Southerners, but weirdly least favourite people overall.
I love it when Elston comes up. It's brilliant. We travel up to Nottingham. We have a right laugh, don't we?
That's a good time, good time. I'm planning to come up to actual Leeds, Warrington, Manchester. I don't know, you're all north to me, basically. I'm going to go north one day and see where I end up.
He's going to Winterfell.
He says go north, but he's going to get as far as Birmingham and then think that's the edge of the world. Off the edge goes even further.
But warm.
What are you coming up for, Elston?
I'm just going to come up and see all you guys. Hopefully we can arrange a day for gaming or chilling or whatever. I'm going to arrange that at some point.
Well, we should all come to Warrington quite clearly, because that's where I'm from.
I'll let you guys know. I'll be heading north. You guys tell me where I've got to end up.
Well, if everyone comes down here, we can all just commandeer porters and just get rinsed.
I'm up for
ale
that.
house.
I'm up for that as well.
Recommend northern cities for Mr. Elston there to visit.
You could visit Liverpool if you wanted. It's the end of the road, though.
It literally is the end of the motorway.
Yeah, it's not on the way to anywhere. If you end up in Liverpool, that's where you were going.
It's really depressing.
It's just you reach Liverpool and then there's the Mersey and that's it. It's either stay in Liverpool or drown.
Avoid Liverpool then, okay?
Stay in Liverpool or drown. I'm pretty sure those were the kind of threats that were aimed at Steven Gerrard a few years ago.
Football. I know.
Send him in the Messi.
Steven Gerrard played for Liverpool. Football genius. He even played for England and shagged his wife's sister.
I don't remember that
high
story.
five to that man.
Well, Spud, before you start talking about football, because I know you'll talk our ears off all night, I think we should probably end this monstrosity before it's too late.
Football.
So, thanks for joining us, everyone. Who have we got on the show next week, Spud?
Next week we've actually got another professional show. We have Prodos Games on next week, so that's going to be
I
sick.
would expect mildly less chicken discussion to take place on that episode. Unless we can convince them to bring out a new chicken faction for one of their games. You never know. So, good night, everybody.
I would kickstart that. I would fund that.
Good
Goodbye,
night,
everyone.
guys.
Thanks for coming. Love you all. Please stay